I love to discuss about business, wealth creations, and all of that because of the importance of it to humanity or to a man, especially if you are an adult. Okay? Have you ever heard some people says adulthood is a scam? And you know why they believe so? And that is another language you must not take into your spirit. I told you at the beginning, there are phrases and statements emanating from a soul that is poor, come from from the fountain of poverty. And there are words that come also from the fountain of riches. So one of those statements is this one: adulthood is a scam. It's a statement coming from a frustrated heart, not for somebody that is swimming in money, that is doing well. As a man or as a woman, the way God has created all of us, you are supposed to enjoy every part of your life, every segment of your life. When it's time to play as a kid, that's why that don't let anybody disturb children. Let them play. That is the best time. A time is coming, they will no longer play like that. Responsibility will be setting in that differentiate them. All right? Now, you get to your teenage age, things have changed, hormones have changed, many things have changed. Enjoy it. You come to the time to have gray hair. Enjoy the gray hair. Enjoy the gray beards. All of them. Enjoy all of them. Gracefully enjoy them. It's a blessing from the Lord. Is it not a blessing? So do not complain. So the responsibility you have to undertake, you have to carry out to your family and all of that, joyfully execute them. Don't because of that event certain statement that will draw you backward. Because some of those statements, they are conclusion of the spirit that will make you to even become poorer, because you have concluded that there's nothing you can actually do to be able to change the situation. So adulthood is a scam. I say, oh, with the masses, now we then they suffer. Did you see the message statement now? So, but why other people are saying money now what? Now water. Did you see this different statement of both the rich and the poor? They all have statements. When a believer is backsliding, if there's anything like that, he also starts from the statement. The things he used to value so much, he begins to play them down. It don't really matter. Don't be by that. It don't they go so. Small. You know when you orphan, it doesn't stop immediately. You will think it's still working. It's going finally to come to a stop. His language has been completely messed up. When he's talk, you'll not be wondering, he used to be a believer. What is happening? His word has been messed up. It's no longer being sorted. So please, in the world of finance, it's still the same thing. Learn them. All right. So one of the fundamental ways of fundamental vehicles of wealth creation. One is being an employee. Please write it down. Number one, an employee. Working as an employee or self-employed. Please, we have resumed our training. Always come here with your writing materials, or you write on your phone. I've always said that's what they call it, smartphone. That means you can actually open a particular place and write it there. You see that now? Otherwise, carry your book and biro. Write down. No. Somebody's charging $18,000 for mentorship. If I charge you that one now, you go wrong. Now get somebody this for free. I know I never reached that level to charge that kind of money. All right, so now working as an employee is actually the beginning of wealth creation in quest for your financial freedom. So there is nothing wrong with it. All right, but there is something I want you to understand in that. It's not the responsibility of your boss to make you wealthy. Are you getting that? Oh, increase my salary. Hey, wait, no problem. They're going to increase them, but it's not equated to wealth. To just be survivor. And the human nature is that as your salary increases, what happens to your choices of things you must buy? You also increase them. Nobody asks you to increase them. You will increase them. The promise you make to your poor soul will increase them. You be planning to buy this week, buy it now. Nothing they happen, nobody will die. You go buy it. Remember, it's not an investment. That's why I said the worst investing is better than what? The smartest spending. To you, you are being smart, buying all those things now. You will soon realize that if you have sown that seed, it will be better. I heard something many years ago in the gospel that when it's too small, do not eat it, sow it. Because most of the time, some of you have $50 now to invest, $100 to invest. You know why you are not bringing it out today? Eh? It's Sunday tomorrow. You might, I promise that babe will go hang out. How will I tell her that we are no longer hanging out? After spending it, she will tell you, how much did you go spend? After all, you may not be Cubana. So, the okay, so the worst investing is better than the smartest spending. Better invest now. No matter how worse it looks, it's still far better. All right? So please understand how these things works. Number 2, saves by selling anything. Number 1, working as an employee. Number 2, sales or is also by selling anything legally. Please sell. Don't be afraid of selling. No. You see governors deporting from one party to another thing. Part of it are selling. No. Now one person they sell them to, they sell them the idea. Of course, because they are guilty of so many things, it's very easy to market them. Eh? You are not pure, and they do shakara. I'll show you your register. Better come here, otherwise we run you straight on this. Because you are guilty, what do? You submit. Eh? You behave. Everybody is selling. Eh? And yet there is one person nobody is tempted with that kind of live right. Tell somebody live right. Live right, my friend. Of all of them, nobody is daring one person. What are you talking? Who tells you that living right doesn't pay? It's no longer trendy. It's Gen Z. Truth, nobody can improve on truth. So truth is truth any day, anytime. Whether OH or whether now. Are you with me? Living right is as good as anything. If I tell you offers I get just for me to be part of some things in this our industry, even you may not be able to take it, reject those offers. But living right will not make me my soul to that. Let's go for it, and that will make me millions in a matter of 1 month. Change everything. So selling, and I say sell anything legally. And let's look at things that counts even on the selling. Things you must put into consideration under selling. How good you are in marketing. How good are you in marketing? What do you want to market? Now, we don't discuss that one. If the understanding has not done yet properly, don't miss the meeting next Saturday. Make sure you are here. Come with people. Come to understand it better. Because if you don't understand, you won't be able to sell it. Are you with me? How good you are in marketing. Oh, you are not those people, please. I don't just want to sell. That's why we have more employees than every other person that is doing business. Because it's easy for us to come to the office, sit down, and anybody that comes, we attend to the person and they pay us salary at the end of the month. Now that brings me to the number 2, that is the B of selling, your knowledge of the product. Know your product. Everything you want to sell, anything you want to sell, please know it. Do everything to understand the product. If you don't understand the product, it will weaken your statement when you are marketing. If they throw one question to you, then you'll be taken unaware and you lose that. Because in marketing, the people buy before you are done talking. They make up their mind for that product even before you are done talking. So that's why you need to have knowledge of the product that you are marketing. Very, very important. Are we together? And C on that selling. Your knowledge, okay. Your profits or commission margin, of course, that is very, very important because that is the motivation. If I'm going to sell this or this, what is the commission I'm getting? What is going? You can see the down one. They are telling you, okay, hey, sell one product, we give you 20%. That is very enticing. Profit stroke commission margin. Your profit stroke commission margin. Of course, I want to sell because I know if I sell to somebody that buys $2,500 package and I'm getting 20% of that, how much is that? It's a lot of money. All right, instantly, you withdraw instantly. So you must be able to entice me with some good commission for your product. Otherwise, I might not be interested in selling your product. Okay? So 10% of 2,000, you know that's 200. Imagine 5 for 20%, that is 400. So I'm looking at $500 instantly just by getting somebody to buy $2,500 package. If it's buy $10,000 package, you know how much is that? That's $2,000 instantly. Very, very important in marketing. If you're not giving me something good to take, even in relationship these days, they say, what is in it for me? Or they even ask the lady, what are you bringing to the table? All of us want profit or commission margin. Don't bring liability to me, my friend. What are you bringing to the table? He said, look at me, say, excuse me, I can get that everywhere. Bring something reasonable to the table, then we can deal in a relationship. So it's so important in marketing. And selling any product. Is it very, very this Bible I think they don't do you well. It's very, very important. All right, number 3 now, not underselling. We're looking at the vehicles of wealth creation. Asset ownership. No matter how much you have, if you don't own a land, you are still broke. I don't care where that land is. Let it be 30 minutes drive from inside town to the bush. Go and get it. Don't leave your money in cash. No. Asset ownership are number 1 of that. Let it be landed property. Very, very important place. So as you are getting commission as an independent marketer, please acquire properties. Acquire a piece of real estate. Pastor Master Ashumulu always says that real estate is the only estate that is real. Every other thing is volatile. Especially in a developing system like ours, every land increases in value for now, at least because we are not saturated yet. We don't have enough houses yet. People are still living in slums all over Lagos. So that is beautiful. One of the places I bought property about 2002, they just tarred the roads. Imagine if I was waiting for them to tar the road, and it's along the road, the property. It's not this. Imagine if I was waiting. And if they tell you the increase, a friend of mine bought a property in that area, in an estate, for 15 million naira. I think 2 plots, I'll be 1.5 plots. So I decided to divide it into 3 plots, just one small plot like that. Immediately they started tying the roads. He put 2 for sales, and they have sold those 250 million already. So I have 1 plot left. So say 25 million, 25 million. Are you saying that? Don't joke with land appreciation. It's one asset you have that appreciate without your contribution. My friend didn't have to beg the government to come and tar that road. It's not part of what makes the land to increase. His only responsibility was just to buy, acquire, and keep. And everything has gone up. So the money you spend on wigs, for example, for the ladies, 250,000, 500,000, just to show off, can actually get you a land now. At worst, 30 minutes from wherever you live now, drive into the bush, you'll get it. Even though 1 hour, you buy it. When my brother built the house, when he bought that land, it was 120,000 naira. Do you remember? Oh, it was 100K. Can still remember. Otta, they was living at Alagbole there. I don't know who's showing the land, but it there. I don't know how much is the land there now. 7 million. I didn't hear so. So, and it was a salary man. It's not that he's doing business. So that's why I said that's the beginning of wealth creation, salary. Don't ever play down on salary because you need a source of income. Oh, it's not well enough. Listen, there's no amount of money you are going to earn this world that will be enough. You need to understand that because your lifetime will change according to whatever you are earning. Are you getting that? So it's not going to be enough. And the Bible says only a fool spends everything that he earns. So you need to understand that. I have an account I call investment account. Maybe you need such an account for those of you on salary. You can call it any other name, whatever you call it. How do I do the account? I run the account with the principle of Joseph in the Bible of saving 20% of the income of a nation called what? Egypt. 7 years of plenty, then 7 years of famine. Of famine, like those who want to call it like Americans. Now, we are rounding off here, okay? Then what do we do? Because we're going to have 7 years of plenty. Wofu. Obasanjo and Jonathan government. Too much money in the system. Until some people came. And Nigerians are there like, what is happening? Wobbly. We think the wobbling was bad enough. The one we enter now, they not call it Ipe. That this one is paying us badly. That is 7 years of what? Famine. Okay, Joseph, what do we do? Joseph said, okay, now that I'm in charge, this is what we're going to do. We are going to save 20% during these years of plenty of our produce and keep it. So all through 7 years, 20% of what they were earning, producing, because basically almost everybody was a farmer. Only God knows the idea God gave to Joseph to be able to ban those things without them getting spoiled. Of course, we did some of this in the village now. You know some of what I did farming now. There's no buy yam. For almost 1 year, nothing they are poor. I'm telling you. There's way you will even treat it that even rabbit will not consume it like that. Eh? Berry, yes. There's also another one we practice. My father. I'm back to farming now. I like that. Thank God we've been together for years. There's one we dig hole, they will bury and I'm telling you, you come back, it's like that intact. So whatever system Joseph used that time, for whatever it is, it was this 20%, as small as it is, that saved the nation of Egypt and made them a global source of succor to the whole world. Another 7 years, because the farmer came truly. A whole Israel had to even travel to Egypt to go and get food. Be productive. Be production driven. Number 5, be production driven. Produce something. Learn how to produce something and sell. That is about life. Producing nations rule over non-producing nations around the world. You don't need any prophet to tell you this is the way it works. They are all borrowing and borrowing from producing nations. I was told the newest arm of at the airport terminal, the airport was built by Chinese people. And they are the one collecting money. You see that in your country? They help you build, they come in agreement with the government and all that, and they tell you for so years to collect our money. And yet, that's a nation that in 1960, they were not bigger than Nigeria. They're not bigger. When we discover oil. You too like that money. Sorry, guys, let me just round up here on this one. I found out something recently that I was also trying to show somebody. Trying to actually look at what is the problem of this nation. Why are we so backward compared to where we should have been as a nation? I found out that one of the things that we never did correctly was population. We didn't do our population very well. We didn't handle it very well. The China we're admiring, not censor, the way we give births anyhow. was not put into consideration. The China were admiring, I know there was a time they stopped it. You were permitted to give birth to just one child. I think they have lifted it now because they now have more than enough. One of the things they did to control the production of the country and what they are consuming. Now, let me shock you with something that I find out in my research. British population. In 1960. So I'm looking at when we got independence. Okay, population 1960, British population. Okay, still the same thing. Approximately what? 50 million. Let me just because by the time I tap another one now, we'll not see something again. Please, we're done with that training there. Maybe just add this one as a summary. Okay, Britain. 52 million. I want to check Nigeria. At the same time. How many Nigeria? 45 million. Did you ever believe there was a time Britain was more than Nigeria? Has it ever occurred to your mind? After all, we all grew up to know Britain to be a small country. Has it ever occurred to you, sir? You're surprised to say that there was a time that they were more than us in population. Because when we are looking at, what happened to us, we need to also check, what is it that we have not really done correctly? What is it that we have allowed to just grow? What do you think population do? Don't you think they eat food? Eh? They consume big time. Especially when greater of that population are roaming around the streets, like the way they do in the north. And those ones that those ones that are roaming around the street will now be feasting on those who don't even have enough for their basic family first. I said there will be no security. You're a joker. So imagine the growth of today. We can still check. We don't know Nigeria, they say between 200 to 300 million. Let's go for Britain own of today. Okay. Let's even know where are they now. Britain in 2024, because now that's the one we'll get. Let's know if they are grown beyond our own. Can you imagine control from 52 million to 69 million, not even 100 million? Why would they live robust? Eh? No, it's not just the killing, it's also the birth rate. You check how many of them you know that has 5 children. Eh? You know, God bless you. No, not just killing belly. That is another dimension. We know that one. You see what he's saying now? I know a woman that gave birth to 90 children in Britain those days. He's even the father of the Methodist, then the Wesley family. A mother that gave birth to 19, and that woman vowed as a praying woman that none of his children will go to hellfire. And is one of the children that gave birth to Methodist Church we are seeing today. So that means they were also giving birth like Africans. You get what I'm saying now? But you see, some talk to themselves and say, hey, we don't want this. Everybody calm down. While others say, now God they breed children. Know where to stop. Before you come, they say now village people, where village not even ever solve their own problem. Alright guys, thanks so much. If you enjoyed today, God bless you.